went in for an adjustment to my right breast to get them even out. Here's the setup. This is like the hose. They use a marker to mark the spot. That big ass needle, yeah, that goes in my chest. The orange part, that's the disinfectant. All those syringes are like what she uses to put the saline into the spacers. Here's me waving at you guys in the hospital room. After I left, I was feeling a little nauseous, so I got some candy and some Naked juice. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but I swear every time I go to the hospital and I'm nauseous, a nurse gives me some candy and sometimes they offer me some juice. So I figured that this was my best bet to help me with my nausea, because I forgot to take my anti-nausea medication this morning. And this is my little snack on the way home. This is me in the Uber coming home that day, just snacking on my Laffy Taffy and going home. Don't worry, as soon as I go home, I'm gonna brush my teeth and floss and everything. And now I'm home. Here is me showing you guys what my chest looks like after the fact. It's just me showing you my boobs without showing you my actual boobs. They look somewhat even. This is about as big as I could take. I was pretty sore afterwards. My whole body was sore, muscles, bones, everything. But at least the girls are gonna look pretty for my birthday. She asked me if I wanted to come in again just to get it a little bit more even, but I was too sore. And finally, it's time for me to cut off that dreaded hospital bracelet. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna show you guys some of the stickers I've been working on. I drew this one haunted house and I just made it different colors and I printed on different sticker sheets. So we got holographic, we got the stars holographic rainbow, and then we got the hearts holographic stickers coming. I want to have these posted by my birthday so I can have like a little birthday sale, but to be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to list all of these in time. Here is me drawing a haunted house. I'm working on a new set. After I'm done with this last haunted house, I'm done drawing haunted houses for a minute. I want to focus on other spooky things. Mistakes were made. I gotta clean this up and add some ghosts and stuff to it. But here's what it looks like so far. Work in progress. All my bases are done. And then I gotta fix it up to make it look as spooky as I want. But here you go. And then here is me drinking my Naked drink, because I didn't show you guys drinking my Naked drink before, if you're interested in that. And it's time for me to take a nap. There's my How to Train Your Dragon pillow pet, and then here's my blanket I just got from TJ Maxx. It has a Ouija board, some skulls and stuff on it. My shirt says This World is Bullshit by Maya Angelou. And there's my spooky little shorts to go with my spooky little nap. And my mismatch Valentine's Day socks. I always have mismatched socks. They never match. I don't even try to max it. And then here's the dogs wanting to snuggle up with me. There is Scylla. There's the baby girl. She loves soft snuggly stuff. And then here's World. He got immediately under the covers. Soon as I laid this on the bed, he was ready. So here's the pups. Here is my bed all set up. I did not shower before getting in bed, so that's why I'm doing this little setup, because I don't like to wear my outside clothes in the bed. So I'm just going to sleep on top of the main cover, put a blanket and a pillow on top of my regular pillow and blanket, and take myself a nice little nap. But yeah, this is how everything looks. Cute and aesthetic so far. It's still pretty sunny out. So yeah, here is me laying in the bed, snuggling up with the Scylla. I'm going to try and get my spot without her growling at me. The littlest dogs take up the most space in the bed. The most. Alrighty, good night. See you later. Wait a minute, I forgot to do my arm exercises to help my lymphedema. My arms are uneven. I'll explain what lymphedema is at a later point if you guys want to know in a different video, but I have to do these arm exercises. I didn't speed this up because I saw that exercise video of the girl speeding up her workout and how crazy she looks, so I'm not gonna speed this up, but I'm gonna show you guys a few of my arm exercises that I do to help get circulation in my shoulders so that my arms could even out. Here's my head so far. It's grown out, but not really. It keeps falling out. There's patches everywhere. And this is me awkwardly trying to show you the back of my head. Oh my gosh. Like, it's all uneven, everything. So, yeah. The man in my life was craving actual breakfast food. He didn't want cereal, oatmeal, or nothing. He was like, I want eggs and sausage or whatever. I was like, all right, bet, let's go to Chicago Diner. This is my food. There's his food over there. And then we decided to share biscuits and gravy. And I'm back home the next day. I like these little Khalifa Farm things. I like the mocha drink. I'm going to heat this up and then add some ice cream to it because I forgot to go to the store and get whipped cream to put with this. I find it's cheaper than buying a latte. And there's my pumpkin spice seasoning. We're going to season our coffee because we season everything in this house. There's Royal on the couch chilling out on his favorite pillow. And this is coffee when it's done. My little mocha drink. I'm pouring it into here. I made a little bit of a mess. And I'm going to be using a strawberry non-dairy ice cream. This is not sponsored, but Oatly has to be my favorite non-dairy ice cream out there. It's very soft. It's very creamy. It doesn't have that crunchy, watery texture that almond milk or soy milk can tend to have. And it doesn't taste like oats, like coconut ice cream tastes like coconut. But yeah, I'm heating up my leftovers. It's a combination of Chicago Diner and Indian food, biryani. So we got some naan, we got biscuits, potatoes, some tofu scramble. Like all kind of cultures are being mixed up in this the next day for my leftovers. You can see the roti and the biscuits and dried up gravy. And that is what we're eating today. We're eating leftovers from two different restaurants, two different cultures, and we're just gonna throw that all in one bowl. We are obsessed with metal bowls in this house. They keep your food warm longer. And then I went to the farmer's market. This is my haul. I went to the farmer's market and then I stopped at Target and Aldi to get a few extra things. This is me putting the groceries up. I don't know about y'all, but even before 2020, I've been wiping my groceries down with disinfectant spray because grocery stores are disgusting and you should be wiping down everything because these people don't be washing their hands. There are big ass rodents that crawl around the store. There is all kinds of insects in these warehouses and stuff. Like, yeah. Here's me modeling the different type of eggplants I got from the farmer's market. This one looks a little inappropriate, but you know, she's good or whatever. They all have different flavors and different textures, even though they're all the same plant. They all have a different vibe to them. So this is interesting. I got collard green kimchi, y'all. This is kimchi made with collard greens instead of cabbage, and there's like some carrots and some ginger in there. I ended up having this with some ramen. It was pretty good. And this I never heard of. This is flat cabbage. So you know how cabbage is typically round? This one is flat and it's like that intentionally. I thought maybe something was wrong, but nah, this is a whole different species of cabbage that is supposed to be flat. And it's huge. It's bigger than my head. Like, it's gonna be good to cook. The farmer told me to keep the leaves on it, keep it covered, and have it on the sides. Don't take the leaves off. That's the way to preserve it. And then I saw Mindful Bakery, and I'm familiar with their work from a few years ago. And I got this peanut butter and jelly cheesecake pie. And while that sounded like a good idea at the time, baby, I was all kinds of confused eating this. And then I had her muffins, and they were good, but I wish that she did not use so much food dye because I'm really sensitive to different tastes now. After chemo, it's made my taste buds all weird. So, yeah. Here's the other eggplant for you guys that never seen eggplant at the farmer's market. Wondering what these weird purple things are. I'm just showing you what they look like because if you don't go to the farmer's market, you may not know what like actual vegetables look like outside of the grocery store. So this one's almost as big as my head. And yeah, like here's what it looks like. It's a little lavender-ish. It's not super dark purple like the other ones. They said that this one is sweet, this one is kind of tangy, and then the other one is like good for savory dishes and such. So you got to cook them different ways because they have different flavors. And if you cook them like the way you used to, then you're going to have a bad time. I don't know why I'm showing you the kimchi again and the cabbage again, but here we are. I think that I thought that the footage before was like corrupted or whatever, but yeah, this is my big ass flat cabbage, and I'm gonna show you guys a close up of what that looks like. So now you guys know what flat cabbage looks like. Since I was posing with the vegetables, I'm just gonna awkwardly pose for you guys since that's what I was already in the mood to do, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. So this is what was being done. So this is the ramen I made with that collard green cabbage. Collard green kimchi. There's royal. I got some noodles from Aldi, some sesame seeds, vegetable bouillon. I put a little bay leaf in there, and I added some seasoning to it. This is me doing my makeup for work. I picked up a little part-time job doing brand ambassador jobs at Whole Foods, and this is me doing my makeup. I didn't get to film the full version of this because my phone was dying, so you guys can just get a little clips of me doing my base. But I'm telling you, my makeup was so good today. I got so many compliments from people on the internet and people in real life. This drag queen walked up to me and was like, "Girl, give me your Instagram. Put it in my phone right now because I need this in my life." This is the final look. So yeah, that's what we get, the fake freckles and lashes and everything. This is me at work, getting everything that I need for the card and looking for the stuff that I needed. I decided to try out this vegan salmon sushi roll, and that was a mistake. I never had raw fish before I went vegan. I don't know what I was expecting that to taste like, but it just wasn't it for me. So this is what my sketchbook looked like the day um, before I started recording myself drawing, just to see where I've been. I don't know why I decided to draw these people the way I did, but I haven't drawn traditionally in like a year since I started chemo and everything. So this is my first time sitting down to draw people traditionally and with my sketchbook. And I just wanted to try out some portraits from Pinterest. I don't know these people. These people don't know me. You probably won't recognize them because my drawings are a little bit rusty, but I'm getting back into the spin of it. I realized that the intention of this vlog was to be like an art slash life vlog, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't record any actual art. So this is me recording some light sketches just to practice my portrait skills. So yeah, here is some silent videos that I made for TikTok for the beard trend, where the girls are just making fun of the crusty men that we've encountered in our lives. It was a fun thing for me. It's a fun thing for other people. If you relate to any of these as a male presenting person, I am so sorry. It's all fun and games.